And welcome back to the Y.E.S Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Thanks for taking some time today. I know people have a little bit more time on their hands than they usually do right now with the crisis, but I do appreciate you taking time listening to me. I'm Chris from down here at Y.E.S Fitness, and I have a special guest with me today, Casey. And we'll get to Casey just in 1 second. First, I have a little bit of housekeeping. First, our sweepstakes is still running. And our sweepstakes is a giveaway to we're giving away 2 free spots in our Memorial Day Meltdown. And Memorial Day Meltdown, it's going to be pushed off a little bit. I anticipate it starting sometime right around Memorial Day. We wanted to have it done before Memorial Day, but it's going to have to start right around Memorial Day. And in that contest, you can win a winning team with $2,000 and could possibly win a free membership to Y.E.S Fitness for the year, which is, I don't know, the minimum value of that is about $2,500. So it's above that, more than that, was about $3,600. So a nice prize for someone who's maybe thinking about working out or checking us out. It's a good way to see how we do things, get some results, and possibly win a membership. But the sweepstakes is still going to happen, and we're still going to pull the winner in the next couple of days. The link for the sweepstakes will be at the bottom of the scroll here, so you can check that out if you're interested in winning some. So with that, we are closed like everyone else, and we'll be closed. They first told us to the end of April. Hopefully things are all cleared up by then and everyone can get back to normal. People get back to work and get back to some normalcy in their lives. So if you need any help with any kind of exercise, nutrition, and de-stressing, whatever you might need, just contact me, message me, leave a comment underneath the podcast right here, and I'd be more than happy to help you out with that, because I know people need help in this times. These are crazy times. So anyway, on a more positive note today, we're going to talk to Casey. So thanks for coming on board with us today, Casey.
Yeah, no problem. Excited.
I appreciate you taking some time, because I know you are super busy with your work like everybody else. You're an independent contractor, so you're scrambling to keep things going. Casey came to us way back in August.
Yep.
The end of August. She started with our Fit in 42 program, and she's been around 6 months now, and she'd like to share her journey with you a little bit. So thanks for coming on board.
Yeah, no problem. So you just want me to talk a little bit about what happened. So I was driving by Y.E.S Fitness, as I've driven by many times. And I just knew I needed to do something, because I was doing nothing to help myself. Mm-hmm. And so I just made an appointment with Chris.
Well, what kind of problems were you having before you joined Y.E.S Fitness? How did you know you needed to do something?
I've been fit my whole life. There's been a couple times where I've just gotten overwhelmed with work or, family, things like that. So I kind of fell off the wagon there. And for about a year or a little bit more, I was doing nothing to help myself. And at that point, if I'm doing nothing to help myself, then it just becomes overwhelming. And I just needed some help. I just needed some outside help, because I wasn't doing it. And so I just needed some motivation, something.
Right. Well, you had been an exerciser before, so
yeah.
It must have been frustrating to know that you needed to do something, but you just really didn't know where to go, where to get started. What prompted you that day to say, you know what, I'm going to stop this time when I'm driving by to see? Did you stop in or did you call? I forget now.
I called and then made an appointment.
So what was that thing that just prompted you, like, today's the day that I'm making that call?
I just came back from vacation, and saying, like I said, always being fit. For the past 2 years, I've been on vacation wearing a one-piece bathing suit, which just makes me want to pull my hair out, frankly. So I just got back from vacation, suffering on the beach, being embarrassed, just terrible. And so I just said, I have to do something. And I knew some people that belonged to Y.E.S Fitness a couple of years ago, just people in passing, and they had great things to say. And so I just figured, why not?
Yeah. Well, it is extremely frustrating when you've been someplace before and you can get back there again, and that dreaded one-piece bathing suit. Are you gonna put that thing away this summer or what?
Oh, definitely. I've already tried on my old bathing suits, which actually fit me, my two-piece bathing suits, and I don't look bad in them. So,
That's good. That's good.
yeah.
So, what is different about Yes Fitness?
Um, so I was thinking about that, and you get these big box clubs, so to say, or the ones that are $10 a month, which we all know which one that one is. And a big part of their setup is they have like a circuit, a laid out circuit. So you go from one machine to the next machine to the next machine. That's all good and fine, except for when you get the one person who's monopolizing three machines at one time.
Yeah.
And so you sit down on a machine and they'll come over and say, that's my machine. You say, well, nobody was sitting on it. And this is something that happens all the time in those kind of workout facilities. And it's frustrating, and it makes you not want to go there.
Mhm. It is a challenge to try to get a workout done when the equipment's just not available for you. We get you set up, we watch you, make sure you're doing it correctly, and you're off. You're doing your workout, you're in and out efficiently on time and getting results. So, can you take us to a moment or moments when you realize you were actually helping you solve your problems?
Well, you need to know where you're at when you start out. So you measure, weigh, you know where you're at. So then when you check in, you've been doing the program or programs for a month or 6 weeks, and you recheck in and you get your new numbers and you see the difference. So
Right.
even if every day you're having a change, you don't notice it every day. But when you go after that 4 weeks or six weeks period, and then you actually see concrete numbers, and you notice, your clothes are feeling better. I actually am in all my old clothes that I was in before. So that's when you notice the difference.
I'm actually saving you money because you don't have to go out and buy new clothes.
Right.
Use all those clothes you haven't worn in a while, right?
Right. Exactly.
We're doing this from home, so I don't have all my numbers in front of me. I know, you had made some great changes in Fit and 42. I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, but I would think that the last time we were able to take like a full measurement, not just inches, because I don't remember inches at all, but your fat went down probably 25 pounds and your
Yeah.
muscle had gone up 4 or 5 pounds, something like that. Am I in the right ballpark there?
Yeah, definitely. And that's, speaking of muscles, like I'm seeing some great muscle definition. Like I can't wait for the warmer weather to like wear a tank top.
I know you're extremely hard worker. You're very dedicated. I mean, you don't miss workouts. Sometimes you get double workouts in. I mean, people in gym notice all your changes and they notice the kind of effort that you put into it. And it's not just at the gym you put effort into it. You did some changes in your nutrition. Like, what's the biggest thing in nutrition that you were able to change?
Um, just eating clean, eating the right way. Like, again, I know how to do these things and I just was not doing them. So when you start to change your nutrition and eat, a high protein diet, vegetables, low carbs, just the things everybody knows how to do. But once you start working out and, you said, you think, I spent an hour in the gym, I'm not going to blow it when I go home and not eat correctly. Like it goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, without nutrition, you don't get results. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether you're trying to gain weight, trying to lose fat, doesn't matter what it is. You got to have the right nutrition. It's just not going to work. And, in this time of crisis like this, we've been able to get everybody their workouts in, and we have our videos posted, and people giving all kinds of support.
Yep.
But we're going to probably start a Wednesday night Zoom call with everybody just to talk about giving some kind of support on the nutrition, because that's going to be one of the toughest things. You're home now, you're not as busy, you don't have stuff going on with work and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you have kids home, you're going crazy. So I think we're going to start that Wednesday night.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, just so people get together and they can see each other, talk to each other, because every time I talk to somebody, they just keep saying how much they miss each other. They miss the community. They miss talking to each other. So, you're in a semi-private side. So that means you're not always in our group exercise, although you do take our group exercise, get lean classes. Tell me a little about the community and the support that we have around the gym.
It's not like anything else. My first class, I'm not a class taker in the other gyms that I belong to. I didn't like classes. I'm not the most coordinated person. That's what I like about your classes. You don't need to be coordinated. You're not dancing all over the floor. You're actually doing other things. But my first class, everyone introduced themselves. Somebody came, one of the members stood by me the whole class and actually did all the exercises with me, even though there was an instructor, just to be extra supportive. And they are like a family. Like in this time, I just ran into one of the Friday morning class members at the grocery store, and we stopped and talked for 20 minutes, just how much we miss seeing each other. But it's definitely like a community, and I will go to morning classes, I'll go to evening classes, so I see the different groups of people, and they're all wonderful.
I think we have a great community of people down there. It's really what keeps people going. It gets people results. And, with everything in life, you need to be consistent. And if you don't like to go where you're going to exercise, you're not going to go there. Right. So
Right.
I think the community is really, really awesome. So tell us a little bit about life now that we've kind of been able to solve your problem a little bit. I'm not quite sure where you want to be because we haven't been able to completely weigh or measure you. But you're getting close. If I can get you through this crisis.
Yeah.
So what's this going to look like for you now?
What I'm looking to do, I'm almost there with the numbers on the scale that I wanted. Granted, I know numbers on the scale aren't the be all end all. But once I get where I ultimately wanted to go, I want to change my journey into maybe having more muscle. There's still more things to work on. I think it's never ending. You just kind of change what you're trying to achieve.
One thing we're definitely going to do the next time we put you on the InBody scale to see your fat and muscle distribution is I'm going to take a picture of you and I'm going to compare your arms before and what they are now. No one else is going to see that picture but you, because I can really notice now the definition of your triceps and back of the arms, your deltoids, and I didn't check you out before. I wasn't really noticing before, but I know that you kind of shifted a little bit. You always tell me, work me harder because I want to have more muscle definition. So I want to show you. I want to be able to specifically show you, not just that your waist has gone down and your fat and your face. I really want to show you that definition because I think it's there, and I think we can show it to you the next time we get back into the coaching center and we can actually see each other and take some pictures. So no, it's going to be very cool. I would imagine. I know you guys have a boat. You just have a boat.
Yeah.
And I bet you just can't wait for an 85-degree weather day to get down there on that boat and near the beach, put that bathing suit on again. Yeah. That's going to feel really good.
I can't wait. Even just to be, I'm stronger. So even to be able to do things, that I couldn't do before, maybe struggled with, just the strength aspect of it is life-changing.
Yeah. You're pretty strong for a little woman. Strong. I mean, you're not that big. How tall are you? 5'4"?
Yeah, 5'2" on a good day.
5'2" on a good day. Okay, so not even heavy, right? So 5'2". So I mean, you're pretty tiny, but you do lift a lot of weight. So on your boat, do you have to do a lot of that, like pulling ropes and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to the summer myself.
Yeah,
such a tease this weekend, right? It was beautiful out.
Yeah.
Get outside, and then we get snow out here today. Just got to go away because I got to run tomorrow. Got to get outside and run tomorrow. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell me a little bit, because you just started running. You haven't been running. When was the last time you ran? Like before this?
No, and before this, I ran half marathon. I was a consistent runner where I could just leave my house, run 10 miles. But again, like I said, for the past couple of years, just not doing anything. Since this whole, virus, with nothing to do. I mean, we could do your videos, we do all that, which is great, but I just wanted something else. So I was surprised when I did go outside to run that I could just easily run 4 miles after not running for an extended period of time. And I think, again, like we talked about that, I think that's due to the metabolic classes, because you're having your heart rate up all the time and you're really using that endurance. So that made a big difference.
Yeah, it's something that's really interesting when we have people that haven't even run before, and then they go out and run a 5K because, um, they want to support the cause or whatever it is. Can I do it? Can I? So I'm like, you can go ahead and do that. I know you'll be able to run it. And I mean, it's just perfect proof. You used to run all the time. You stopped for a while. Now you go out and run 4 miles. I mean,
Yeah.
that's some benefits that people just don't realize. All the different benefits we get from exercise, and that's one of them for sure. So,
Yeah.
um, what would you tell someone who's on the fence about whether or not they should join to get them off that fence?
It Yes, fitness, it's not like a gym. You think of a gym, you think of the intimidation factor, which they all talk about, but they, don't adhere to. It's a personal experience. I am on the semi-private side and the group fitness side. So my workout is, with you or another coach, and it's just me and another coach, going through my workout. So it's so personalized. You don't have to feel intimidated. If something's too easy, you ask. If something's too hard to do, you ask. You really tailor the workouts to the individual, which is not like any other gym experience I've ever had, and I've belonged to multiple gyms.
Mhm.
So somebody should just do it. If I can make so much progress in 6 or 7 months being there, I mean, anybody can do it.
Yeah, you've done a fantastic job, and I really appreciate the kind words. But I think they're all true. We really try to personalize every single program, whether you're in your group or your
Yeah.
private session, and I think it's important for results. I think that's what it takes. I don't think, to me, certainly there's a reason why people go to school to be accountants and doctors and lawyers. Well, there's a reason why, I go to school and I continue to educate myself on the industry all the time, because there are better ways to do it. There's more
Mhm.
efficient ways to do it, safer ways to do it. So I really appreciate you taking the time today. I appreciate the fact that you use our services to help you, because we get a lot of joy out of helping people, and it makes me feel good. It makes my staff feel really good. My team feel really good that we've been able to help you, Casey. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I mean, couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah. So that's what we got for you today. Short and sweet, just a good story to listen to in this time of crisis. I appreciate Casey taking some time from a busy day to talk to us. And you can look for more insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better from us next week. Have a great day and stay safe.